drink your beer and watch television and stay out of the way. And your masters will run the world for you. And you don't even begin to realize how much power you have as an individual. All you got to do is stand up and say, no, we're not going to buy it anymore. That's what I did a long time ago. I realized a long time ago how much people don't know. And I don't want to be a part of the world I live in. I want to know what's going on. I don't want to believe anything. That's why you have so many churches. Churches are nothing more than corporations. They're a business. That's why all churches are divided into denominations. They're like 20s and 10s and 50s and 100s denominations. It's an extraordinary story about how we've been misled and deceived purposely by people who are in power today, who don't want you to know. And I know I've been doing that for years. I've been trying to educate people as to what's really going on.
You're talking about the rulers of the worlds, right? Of the world rulers and the world's rulers. And there's some scriptures that says that God or Yahweh, whoever created the worlds, plural. You're talking about world rulers. Is this more than one of these different entities it could be that rule over different planetary systems or whatever at war with one another?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, in the Bible, in the King James Bible, in the very first words in Genesis, it says, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. But that's not exactly correct. That's not what the original says. It doesn't say that in the original scriptures. Because in Hebrew, which is actually a Phoenician language, a Phoenician Canaanite language, there is, in fact, no such a language as Hebrew. We say that, but what we're actually the case is that there is a Hebrew people, and they speak their own language, which is a Phoenician Canaanite language. And therefore, the people who are not Hebrew say that the language that the Hebrews are speaking is Hebrew. No, it's not Hebrew. They are Hebrew, but they're speaking Phoenician Canaanite. The same thing like in America. Today in America, we speak American. No, it's not American. You are American, but you're speaking English. So there's a big difference there. So that's why today so many people misunderstand religion and theology and what's going on the earth politically. And politically, you have to keep in mind, if you want to study how the political system works, it's referred to in colleges and universities as political science. It is a science. A science means you can prove it back and forth every time. It's always the same. It's a science to it. So politics is a science, a political science. There is a way that has been developed to control the human race thousands of years ago. It's been known by people who are ruthless, tyrannical, warlords. They know how to control the people. And today it's a political science on how to lie to and control the world of mankind. And that's what we are involved in today. All of the lies and deceptions of religion, government, secret societies, criminal organizations, criminal societies. My God, the whole world is living in darkness. It's just an incredible story.
Does the name Marjoe Gortner ring a bell to you?
He was
child preacher from the 70s.
Yeah, from the 70s. Yeah, he was phenomenal. I remember watching that documentary on him.
Yeah.
Where he was doing all the ranting and raving out on the stage, and people were loving him and throwing him money and giving him money, and then he would go into the motel that night with his partners, and they would have big suitcases full of money and dump it out in the bed, and they got plenty of money. Why? Because they're telling the people what they want to hear.
Yeah.
That's a secret that most people don't know.
Mm-hmm.
People today will always support what they want.
Yes.
They will not support what they don't want. Most people, not everybody, but most people will buy clothes that they want to wear. They won't pay money to buy clothes they don't want to wear. They will go to restaurants to order food they want to eat, not what they don't want to eat. People will not pay money to support anything they don't want.
Yep.
They will only support what they want. And so that's why there's so many different people in the world who want different things. That's why there's so many different clothing stores that have all kinds of clothes. Why? Because there's all kinds of people. And some people want this kind of clothes, some people want that. So you have all kinds of clothes. But people who want to choose what they want to wear. Well, you have the same thing in restaurants. You got all kinds of foods and all kinds of restaurants, but people who want different kinds of foods. So if you're going to cater to the public, you need to give the public what they want. And so in religion and theology, it's the same.
Yeah.
If you're going to run a church, it's a corporation, it's a company. So if you're going to be successful in a church, you give the people what they want. People want to hear what they want to hear. They don't want to hear what they don't want to hear. Very simple. And the one thing that history has taught us that people, generally speaking, do not want to hear, and that is the truth. They're not open to hear the truth.
Yeah. There's
People want to hear what they want to hear, not what they don't want to hear. The one thing they don't want to hear is Jordan Maxwell telling them what they believe to be true.
I don't know. Let me restart it, Mother Goddess, because it's not allowing me to comment back to y'all. So I don't know why it's doing that. I'm going to come back in like about 5 minutes. Let me check my settings. I don't know what's going on. Usher.